Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, welcome. I'm David. This is Warriors of Light Astro Tarot. And this week, a mid-June time frame, we'll call it, just doing a straight up general love, romance, and relationship read using the heart spread as usual. I just want to say I'm kind of back to my regular schedule, which is 2 signs every day, starting on Mondays. That makes Thursday kind of always Libra and Scorpio day here, and wind it up, on Saturday and take Sunday off. So to let you know, also hashtag My Mexican Life. I just started a new channel as this channel hit 1,000 and subscribers. It's about my life in Mexico. So if you're interested in potentially, moving to another country, or someone that might want to be an expat, particularly interested in Mexico, do share that and check it out if you want to see my house here. Because my first video that's already up, my second one will be up tomorrow. It's just a walkthrough of the casa, and my fiance Aurora was here, and you get to meet her. So appreciate that. I'll try to keep that off of here, and I'm really hard to keep the astrology off the Mexican channel because it's so much part of my life. But you're coming in with the energy of the Three of Pentacles. And by the way, it's a good reading. It's a little bit challenged. Whatever you're going through, the Ten of Wands, it's about to end. You've been putting a lot of work into this relationship, and that's shown by not only you coming in with the Three of Pentacles, but your person. This is just kind of where you're at in love, romance, and relationship. Kind of what that tells me, you're not a sunshine patriot. You're not one of these Libras, just always got to have, romance and good times. You're willing to roll your sleeves up and get down and dirty when it's necessary to make a relationship work, do the work of a relationship. And they're relating to you. This is their energy, how they're relating to you with the Eight of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, two of the best cards in the deck. They're all about like personally taking responsibility, doing the good work, and so that shows them being very solid for you. But I think you guys are maybe challenged. That's what that Ten of Pentacles is about. I think that's about to end, and you're going to end up with the Queen of Cups in a pretty good place here soon. This is the mid-June time frame, is the reading, so I trust the spirit. Now they're coming in with the Empress card. Libra, that's Taurus. And, in astrology, too, they will say, well, air signs and earth signs not the best mix. But first of all, I just got to take so many other things in consideration. Like in synastry, a lot of people kind of overlook the ascendant, and particularly the ruling planet of the ascendant. You really want to look at what that's doing in each other's chart. And what's really cool about a Libra-Taurus relationship is you're both ruled by Venus. And that can have a really huge and positive impact, and of course it always depends. So keep that in mind as we go along. And they're just very solid for you. I feel like they're kind of meeting your energy. The Three of Pentacles is not only a good worker card, but it's the card of cooperation, really cooperating. And then with you having the Sag card here, the Temperance card, I think that's why I get you kind of holding space for them, is what I would call it. In Mexico, there's a saying, you have patience and love, and it's considered like a beautiful thing, if a man has patience and love for you, and like you're demonstrating that for them, and they're returning it. I think there's a real good balance here. I really like the Three of Pentacles to the Empress. I really like Temperance to the Eight of Pentacles. And Temperance, I'm a Sag. It's that energy too of just flowing and letting things go. Reason why Sag is easy going is because we don't sweat a lot. We don't really pay a lot of attention to the details. Part of the secret, but we just look at it like, hey, it's just life. Everything's going okay. I'm not starving. Could be better, could be worse, but what the heck? Let's go have some fun. And so you're kind of in a really good space, and you might have to work to get there. I get the feeling with this reading. So I love it as a relationship. This is a real relationship, like a nuts and bolts, a real relationship here. Sleeves rolled up. Let's do this thing, relationship. Now, this is the advice from Spirit for you and how to react to them. This is the advice from Spirit for them and how best to interact with you. And this is advice for a relationship as a whole. I might clarify this. We'll see. But I always say these three cards are the cards that are advice from Spirit. I don't always trust myself. Never trust my government, but I always trust advice from Spirit. And the Four of Wands should be really reassuring to you, particularly when coming with that Ten of Wands. Why I said I think this is almost over, because that's the building. It's a beautiful. This is the Klimt art deck, by the way, if you're wondering. It's just a beautiful card. Here she's holding the baby. Here this man is being very supportive of his wife and their baby. That's why I say it shows like a really beautiful, heartfelt relationship of two people, probably mature, that are committed to this relationship, even though I feel like it's not really gelling yet for probably reasons that it refers to this Justice card. But so I would see this as a lot of reassurance. This is the Four of Wands is the building of marriage or a long-term committed relationship. And so that's the advice. It's very positive in the advice position about this person. It's like keep hanging in there, keep holding on to them. You're doing the right thing. And coming under the Eight of Pentacles, this Justice card, that is your card, the Libra card, number one. So kind of indicates to me that Spirit is saying that this is the person for you. Kind of another reason why I kind of went a little into that you both have the Venus, because I saw your card was here, and that's very positive. So really getting Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for your person. And I think this shows coming under the Eight of Pentacles, there's some kind of marriage situation. Things are so complicated nowadays with kids and some marriages, if you don't hate your ex, you might have to stay married because of insurance issues, because you don't want them to die because you're in America, you can't get insurance and get health care if you're not, on, say, situations like that. Just a lot of things could be going on. But believe me, they're doing the work to resolve this. I mean, this is really a very positive reading. And then the advice from Spirit being the Three of Swords, I think it's kind of like acknowledging that it's not been an easy relationship for you guys, maybe, is what that's about. In the Two of Swords. And I think that's a beautiful Two of Swords. So, you see these two guys are really clinging to each other. There's some kind of this agony. I always read the deck too. Not, and this deck is very different. This is an amazing artist. I just forgot his name. I think he's Eastern European. I just can't remember his name. But I think this really shows with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, what you guys have been going through. That's why I said you're not sunshine patriots here. I'm not really sure it indicates any kind of decision. Here it's coming in between the Four of Wands and the Justice card. If it does indicate a decision, it's that, your person does have to let go of this marriage energy. And it's a lot of mental energy. You've got Justice with her sword, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. It could be the situation, just clear audience, I just heard, it's not as bad as they're making it out. Or maybe not as bad as you're making it out. Really, they're making it out, I think, because I see you being pretty solid here. But with that Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck and this Two of Swords, it really has been a difficult time. Sorry. Let me know if you relate to that. Leave a comment. Guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate when people comment a lot. It means a lot to me. Just want to know that you're there and that something's resonating, or even if it's not. Say, I don't know, Dave, what you're talking about. But something like that, like maybe what it is like you could let them know, and say, it kind of a little bit of a situation with Beyonce, because she's not divorced, and it's difficult in Mexico. She's been 7 years trying. We're close, and I told her in a big hurry, kind of like I'm in the temperance. It's like, I love you, and it's like you never get divorced. We're not going to leave you, so whatever. And so maybe that's where you just say to them, look, I know this is difficult. It's taking longer than we thought. But I want, like I said, I don't know whether she wanted to hear it or not. I think she appreciated it. But I said, look, I don't care if you're divorced. I'd like you to be divorced. And I'd like for us to get married, and we kind of are married, but I told her, like, it doesn't matter if we are. And with the Queen of Cups, you're going to have this beautiful, deep, rich, meaningful, emotional relationship, guys.